Alrighty, folks. Good afternoon. Welcome to the big broadcast here on the NETSN. And sorry, kind of a rushed start here for the ball game, as we were actually scheduled to be in Pineland today, but that game got canceled. So we hauled butt back here to the Shelbyville area and are able to bring you the ball game here this afternoon. Oh man, I tell you what, I'll definitely have some of those in a little while. Thank you very much. I got the fried pies here for the peach fried pie. So while the teams are warming up, I may take a few snacks off of that. I don't have a lineup here for the Gary Bobcats, but we'll do our best to see what we got going on there. We got the cameras hooked up here again. That center field camera there, looking pretty good. Might be a little bit more distant than we had it the other day, but it gives us a good bright view of the field there coming in at second and there at the home plate. And then we'll go over here to first we're going to go this way. And we've been getting some folks asking about the blurriness, and basically what that is when we're in smaller venues there, we're closer to the screen, and whenever you get closer to that net, that camera picks up that net. That's what that blurriness is. So I moved the camera back here out to one side, and it looks like it's a little bit better there as far as being blurry. You can see a better part of the field. We may have to cut off some of the field there, but that's the way it's going to go here this afternoon. And then we'll have our first base camera. It's a little lagging behind right there, but we'll have that for you over there as well. So and also, folks, we know that we're dealing with the internet here in Shelbyville. Even though we have a Starlink, we still have a little bit where it drops out every now and then because of the continuous stream that we do. So forgive us for that, but that is beyond our control. But here we are, ready to go. As we're going to go around the horn here, as we got Dallas Murray. He is on the bump here for the Dragons, and his battery mate behind the dish is Bryant Scarborough, has been playing very good behind the dish back there all year long. Over at first, Jackson Lambright. At second, Gus Dufont. Over at a short, that would be Gavin McDonald. At third today is going to be Jarek Hargrove, as he's standing over there at third. Out in the field, we're going to have Ashton Scarborough in left. Hunter Harvey will be in center, and Morgan Dogga will be the right fielder for the Dragons, and it will be Tate Obregon, 4x4. He will be the pinch hitter here this afternoon. Designated hitter, I should say, as I'm sure he'll be there for Hargrove there at the number 9 spot. So here we go. Let's play some baseball here as we're set and ready to go this afternoon. And Gary Bobcats going to be number 1 coming to the plate here. Well, I'll tell you, I can't wait to jump into this fried pie here. We're going to have to take a break here between innings and just do some serious snacking. And here we go. First pitch from Dallas Murray. Steve Wright called to him. All right, so we're underway. And kind of a quick put together here, but looks like we got a pretty good shot here. That's going to be outside for ball 1. So 1-1 count. This thing's called my name. Hopefully it's peach. That's what I got last time. It's peach with ice cream. It's so good. 1-1. That's a bouncer. Going to go over there to Gavin McDonald at short. He's going to come up and make the play there, and it'll go 6-3 for out to number 1. So 6-3 out number 1. So 1 out, coming to the plate, number 8 for the Bobcats. 1 out, nobody on. Dallas Murray working here, ready to go. First pitch on the way to him. It's going to be a bouncer there at a third. Coming up on it there is going to be Hargrove. He'll make a good throw, 5-3 for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here for Dallas Murray. And that'll bring number 4 to the plate here for the Bobcats. Said, folks, I didn't get a lineup. I was running way behind here. Barely got it all hooked up in time here, but see if we can get a lineup here coming up here, get everybody's name here for the Bobcats. That's 2 outs and nobody on. And standing in here, Murray. I send that one over there to second base, and it's Gus Duvon. He's going to come up on it, and he'll go 4-3, and that'll be the 3rd out. So a quick 1-2-3 inning here for Dallas Murray, as they get no hits, nobody left, and no errors here for the Dragons. So we'll take a break here, and we'll be right back here on the NETSN. All right, folks, back here after 1/2 inning. As you can see, no hits, no runs, no errors, nobody around there. And first three up here for the Dragons will be McDonald, Doggett, and Duvon. And on the bump here for the Bobcats, number 4. Now we get the line down right there. All right. All right, so here we go. Gavin McDonald coming to come to the plate here, be first up for the Dragons. It's G-Mac on the way to the plate. Ready to get things started here for the Dragons. It's going to be a high fly ball over into left field, and left fielder going to get up underneath it, and he'll make the play here for the out. So fly ball out here to start off to the left fielder for 1 out. So 1 out coming to the plate here now. Morgan Doggett, step up here, ready to go. And lefty taking up high, ball 1 to him. That's a shot there over at a second. Second baseman going to get it on it there for the Bobcats. They'll come up and make a good play, go 4-3. So quick 2 outs here for the Bobcats as well. So coming to the plate now will be Gus Duvon for the Dragons. So Duvon comes to the plate. 2 outs and nobody on, trying to get something started here for the Dragons. Pitch on the way. Low ball 1. So 1-0 to him. Gus standing right in. That's up high now, 2-0. Hey, Mr. Jordan. Sorry, yeah, we didn't know for sure we were going to be at this. We were scheduled to go to another game here, and then we were able to get to the Shelbyville game and Gary game here today. So 2-0 is a cancellation of the game there in Corrigan, Camden, and Pineland there for the Lady Tigers and Lady Bulldogs. So that's a nice pitch right there. 2-1. Good looking pitch there, 2-1 to him as Gus standing right in. He's going to run that there to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to knock it down. They're going to get close, and he'll get him by a step. Nice play there by the third baseman, 5-3. So a 1-2-3 inning here by both teams as no hits, no errors. So we go around as we go to the second inning. We'll be right back here on the NETSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
On game night, Sandy Creek Land Enhancement's all about dragon backing. But the rest of the time, they take land that's a little out of hand and make it beautiful. Roads, driveways, ponds, whatever you want, they can do, and it's awesome. Like the Dragons. Sandy Creek Land Enhancement. Give them a call.
All right, folks, we're back here. I had to remember, I still had it set up for the Corrigan Camden West Bend game there, so that's all right, though. Here we go. Dallas Murray with 1 inning of work underneath him as we'll go to the second. And we'll start off right here as we'll check out the line there. And no hits, no errors, nobody left. No score there as we go to the second inning. And coming to the plate, number 5 here for the Bobcats. Taking in for Sterock, 1 to him. So 0-1. Start him off. Murray. Since that one's going to be right up into the middle there, and a nice job there by McDonald. Scoops it up, comes across, makes a good play, 6-3, out number 1. So 1 out. Good job there by the defense for the Dragons. Let's check in on this one here. That's actually a pretty good shot there. It doesn't look like it's too, like I said, folks, it's the net that makes it blurry because the camera picks up the net first. So trying to do something to get a little better view there. Up here, I'm listening to you, so doing the best we can. All right, here we go. 1 out, nobody on. Steerai call, number 11 in there for the Bobcats. Taking ball 1. 1-0 to start off. Just in there inside. It's now 2-0. So 2-0 count. Swing and miss. Now goes 2-1. Murray delivers low inside, 3-1 to him. Murray looking at putting on the leadoff hitter here. Or, I'm sorry, with the he's a second hitter, isn't he? We got 1 out. Pay attention to your paperwork, Larry. 3-1 here as he stands in here ready to go. Catching the outside edge, and that will make it now a 3-2 count. So the count is full. Murray delivers. Bouncer there to a third, and that is Hargrove. The soft throw over there. Oh, and he's going to be safe. You can't. That was a kind of a lazy throw over there. You can't do that. That's going to be an error on the Dragons. And it's a base hit here. You got to get a little more oomph behind that throw over there. You can't just lob it over there. The guy's running down the line. Coming to the plate now. Over the Bobcats now, running on first. Inside, ball 1 to him. .32 number here. Quick throw over to first. Getting back in time, no problem. So 1-0 count. Stand in here. Runner. Quick throw down to first, and Scarborough with a nice throw down there, but just on the far side of the bag to the dugout side there. And that'll make it a 2-0 count at the plates. Not easy there when you got a lefty standing in there to try to throw down on that one side to get the runner to the inside of the bag there. There's another throw over to first. Keep an eye on him over there. Coming set once again, Murray now from the stretch. 2-0 to him. Back in for the Bobcats, number 32 here. Runner going to take off and go. Here's Bruno Scarborough going to throw down to second. It's going to be into center field, but a good job Harvey getting there, but it's a stolen base here. And a runner scoring position now for the Bobcats as they now have runner over at second. And it'll go to got a 2-1 count. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Got some cool sermons. A nice lady helped me out with the lineup here for the Bobcats. That's in there for a Steerai call, and it's a 2-2 count now at the plate. This is Seals at the plate. He's the first baseman here for the Bobcats. Over there at the second, that is Stevens. No, I'm sorry, that's Haley. He is the second baseman. That's in there for a call. Steerai 3 here from Dallas Murray, his first strikeout. So out to number 2 on the K to Seals. Coming to the plate now will be Alford. He's the DH. So run over at second here. Now 2 outs. Big thank you to the good folks, Gary, for helping me out here with this lineup. Awesome. Here's the pitch. Inside. Calls Steerai 1 to him. If I turn that down just a little bit, we may have a little bit better. That's going to be fouled off to the far side. Steve Wright call. Long strike over there. Let's do that too. There we go. All right, so Murray now watching his run over at second. Coming to the plate. That's low outside, making it a ball one. 1-2 count now out of the plate. Alford right back in. He's the DH here today. Easton Alford standing with a 1-2 count. Breaking ball come in, fouling it away, staying alive, 1-2. So Colley is the center fielder. Woodfin is the shortstop. Grubbs is a pitcher. I thought that was him. He's been pitching really well here lately. So started off really good too here. The 1-2-3 inning against the Dragons in that first. So right back in here goes Alford with a 1-2 count. Runner now over at third. Sorry, taking off there. It's going to be a bouncer there at the third. Hargrove this time. The better throw over to first. He goes 5-3 for the third out. As they leave the runner over there at the third. So one hit, so one out, and one error here by the Dragons. We will go to the bottom half of the second inning coming up for the Dragons with Lambright, Scarborough, and Harvey when we come back here on the NETSN.
Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance in Center has the agents to take care of all your insurance needs. They remind you to update your policy after a life change, never put off the death policy conversation, and always have home insurance or renter's insurance. Whatever your insurance needs or questions are, or even if you need to make a payment, Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance in Center.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center proudly supports all the students and schools of the Piney Woods. Stop by the lot and feel free to check out all the wonderful vehicles we have to offer, no matter what adventure you're planning on taking. We have a wide selection of used vehicles and a service department that can service your vehicle. Get all the info you need about your next vehicle online. That way you're prepared for your car deal when you hit the lot. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center.
All right, folks, we're back here ready to go to the bottom half of the second inning. Thank you so much. As we get ready to go here to the bottom half of the second, no score, and we'll take that runner off there. He was over at third. Nice one inning there by Grubbs. As we'll get the line together there. But coming to the plate here to start off, Jackson Lambright, the first baseman for the Dragons, stepping up here, ready to go in the second inning. Ready to go against Grubbs. First pitch to him on the way. Swing and a miss for the strike. Got two quality pitchers going against each other here in the Gary Bobcats with Grubbs on the hill. Had a couple of no-hitters a couple weeks ago. Been keeping up with my good friend Tristan Lundy. And been keeping up with some information here at Gary Bobcats. That's outside, 1-1. And I got to see some of the good work that Grubbs has done over the couple of weeks. And Bobcats been playing really good baseball. They're right there in the hunt here in this district as well. So Dragons, who sit on top of the district, need to do what they can to get every win they can here down the stretch. You got Gary, and you got, I think we got Woden still on the way, Joaquin, St. Augustine still to come up, Timpson. So some good games on the way here for the Dragons. 3-1 to him. Nice job here for Jackson Lambright, the lefty, standing in here trying to get on to get something started for the Dragons. Has no score. Pitch on the way. Steve Wright call, 3-2. That was a nice pitch there from Grubbs. Kind of got Lambright off his mark there when that was right on the inside on him, which Grubbs going to try to come right back to it. Take the time out here is Lambright. So the full count, right back in goes Lambright. Grubbs delivers low and ball 4. So a runner on here for the Dragons as Lambright reaches on a base on balls. So leadoff man on here brings Hunter Harvey to the plate for the Dragons. Harvey going down there. Hargrove. Got Coach Murray down there keeping him lined up. And being held on over there by the first baseman, that is, who's playing first over there today? Oh, Stevens, that's who it is. So here we go. As Harvey now stands in and Grubbs goes to the stretch. High, ball one. So that 1-0 count. Grubbs keeping an eye on Hargrove. Not much of a lead over there. High fly ball out into left field, and that one is gone for a dinger. Hunter Harvey with a 2-run jack over left field. See ya, bye-bye. And it's a 2-run home run for Hunter Harvey, and the Dragons take a 2-run lead on the 2-run jack to left field. Woo, Hunter Harvey got all of that one. Wow. Boom, see ya. All righty, so back here now it's a 2-0 after the 2-run dinger there by Hunter Harvey. Here comes Brian Scarborough. Sorry, hitting that. There's Hunter Harvey at the plate right now. That's Bryant Scarborough there where they hit the home run there. It was Jackson Lambright that was on base. I had my stuff, and that was Bryant Scarborough hit the home run. I'm sorry, that was Hunter Harvey that's at the plate right now. So I had the wrong guy at the plate there. My apologies. That was Bryant Scarborough with a 2-run dinger right there. So here's Harvey after the plate. That was Lambright. Was on the base on balls. He comes in to score. And it was Scarborough, and the 2-run home run goes to Bryant Scarborough. My apologies there, Bryant. And Hunter Harvey's at the plate now with a 3-0 count. Here we go. That's in there. Nice pitch there from Grubbs. It's in there for a D-right call. Like I said, my apologies, folks. I'm get my papers all together here, and I'm a little behind there. But so that was Bryant Scarborough. Good job there with the 2-run home run for Bryant. And Lambright comes in, makes it 2-0. So it's now a 3-1 count here to Hunter Harvey. There we go. There's a nice job here by Harvey, trying to lay down the bunt, and they're going to get him by the step there. 5-3, round number 1. So 1 out. Bryant Scarborough with the 2-run jack here in the inning. Here comes Dallas Murray to the plate, trying to help his own cause. So Dolly Murray standing in here. Ball one up high. I'll tell you, Brian got all of that one. I mean, he knocked the leather out of that thing, getting hold of it. All right, so it's a 1-0 now to Murray. Low. 2-0. So Grubbs. That gets him swinging there to go 2-1 to him. Dallas Murray. That's what happens whenever you don't have your paperwork all together. Yeah, right, folks. That's all right. Happens to the best of us. 2-1. Murray taking that one high. 3-1. Ooh, just missing that one there, but the crowd wanted that one. And 3-1 to Murray from Grubbs. A nice pitch from Grubbs there. Obregon take 4x4 on the deck. On the inside, ball 4. So Murray's on with the base on balls. Second base on balls given up by Grubbs here into the inning. So over to first goes Murray with 1 out. Dallas be over there. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner. And coming in to run here for Dallas Murray is going to be Raymond. So Raymond running. And Obregon will be stepped to the plate now, 4x4, stepping up here ready to go against Grubbs. Tate squared around looking like he's going to bunt. That's in the first D-right call. Nice pitch there from Grubbs. So back in goes Obregon with an 0-1 count to him. There's going to be the runner. They're going to throw down to second. It's going to be a high throw, so a nice job. Raymond steals the bag. It gets into a scoring position here. On the first stolen base of the afternoon here for the Dragons. Now, in scoring position here, and it's a 0-1 count. 1-1 count at the plate here to Obregon. So Tate right back in here. Looking to get Raymond off a second. Low outside. Goes 2-1. Two-one to him. Tate Obregon right back in here. Grubbs taking a look over second to Grubbs. Tate going to take that one on the inside. And he is hit by the pitch. So Grubbs now has runners over at first and second here for the Bobcats, or for the Dragons. And he'll be ready to face against Ashton Scarborough here now. Ashton coming in here, the left fielder for the Dragons. Ready to step up here, ready to go. So Ashton stepping in here. See if he can follow his brother, Bryant. Bring in a run here at least, man, with a base hit. So Ashton standing in here, ready to go against Grubbs. Grubbs to the plate. Squaring around, he's going to go around. That's Steve right call to him. 0-1, one out here into the bottom half of the second. Dragons put up a 2 on a 2-run ding-dinger there by Bryant Scarborough. Ashton Scarborough stands in here with 0-1 count. Grubbs from the stretch. Delivers inside. 1-1. Checking in with the second baseman over there, Haley. Keeping Raymond close there at second. It's 1-1 now to Ashton. Pitch coming. Breaking ball just too high, and it's 2-1. So the 2-1 count. Grubbs bringing it up in high, and that's going to get away from the catcher here, Lamburn. And the runner's going to be up and moving to second and third on the pass ball there. So now runners in score position, second and third here, and it's a 3-1 count at the plate for Ashton Scarborough, standing right back in here, trying to find one to drive. Well, we've got some room in right center field. It could bring them both home. A good base hit here. We're bringing both home here. Scarborough stands in. He's going to get that. It's gonna be, but right there at the shortstop. Good job there by Woodfin. Throws it back over. Raymond gets back in time. And a little soft blooper there to Woodfin. I thought maybe got enough on it to get him over the shortstop's head, but Woodfin right there for the outs. That's out number 2. So top of the order coming to the plate here. Gavin McDonald flying out to left field, his first time up. So Gavin coming to the plate here for the Dragons. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Steve Wright called to him. Good pitch there from Grubbs. G-Mac right in. It's going to be a runner over to the far side. Out of play. Oh, 2 after the foul ball. Yeah, starting to get that now. Okay. 0-2 now. I'm going to get a timeout at the plate here by McDonald. Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck, circle Morgan Doggett. Gus Duvon in the hole for the Dragons. Right back in now, McDonald with an 0-2 count. Outside, 1-2. So the 1-2 count from Grubbs, here it comes. It's going to be a shot, it's going to get out into right field. And it'll get down to right fielder, bring it in. Here comes Raymond in to score. Coming around, Tate Obregon is going to be a 2 RBI single there for Gavin McDonald. So the single brings in 2. He'll be over to first. 2 more runs come in for the Dragons. They'll now lead it by a score of 4-0. 4-0 now. Coming to the plate here, Morgan Doggett. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to second, his first time up. McDonald will be leading over there at first. And the pitch on the way here now from Grubbs, and there goes McDonald. That's going to be back to the screen here for a foul ball. Modo. McDonald coming back here to first base. Back in goes Doggett, 0-1 to him. Seals holding on over at first. 0-1 on the way. High fly ball, and it's 0-2 now to Doggett. Come back here tomorrow, folks. We'll be right back here as it will be ARP and Shelbyville tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. We'll be right back here on NETSN for the ball game. Join us. It's going to be a very good game there, neutral game between two teams. 0-2 on the way. Grubbs trying to get out of this inning without any more damage here. He's got 2 outs, a runner over at first as 4 runs have come across here. On the 2 hits, hit by pitch, and a couple base on balls by Grubbs here in this inning. Here's McDonald taking off. It's going to be high, and the throw is going to be to the shortstop side, and it'll be a stolen base, and McDonald gets in. Stolen bag, number 2 for the Dragons. Gets himself into scoring position here. Come on, man. I don't mind the bugs hanging out, but you got to get out of my way, brother. 1-2. Bugs on my score sheet. Grubbs to the plate. Swing and a miss for the Steve Rock out. And getting out of the inning there. After facing 8 for the Dragons, there is a Grubbs, but they do get 2 hits, so they'll leave 1, and no errors here by the Bobcats. We'll go to the third. Stevens, Moffitt, and Colley coming to the plate when we come back right here on a NETSN.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center proudly supports all the students and schools of the Piney Woods. Stop by the lot and feel free to check out all the wonderful vehicles we have to offer, no matter what adventure you're planning on taking. We have a wide selection of used vehicles and a service department that can service your vehicle. Get all the info you need about your next vehicle online. That way you're prepared for your car deal when you hit the lot. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Center.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here as we check out the line what's going on, and that shouldn't be a run there for Gary. It should be a hit there, but we'll get that figured out there. But it is 4 runs on 2 hits and 1 left there for the Dragons there in that inning. So we'll go to the third inning. Coming up here will be Stevens, Moffitt, and Colley, the first 3 up against Dallas Murray. Pitching very well, giving up the 1 hit and no runs so far. And here we go. And it's a Steve Wright call here to start him off. Yeah, Stevens stands in here, 0-1. Fouling that one off to the left side. It is now 0-2. So Dallas Murray settling in a little bit more here now that he's got a 4-run lead. He's given up a 1 hit so far, like I said. But he's got the 1 strikeout, no base on balls. Ground ball outs so far for Murray here in the first couple of innings. Here we go to the third. Pitch on the way. 0-2 bouncer there to third, and it's going to be in foul ground, 0-2. So the 0-2 count. Stevens standing right in. Up outside, 1-2 to him. Moffitt will be on the Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle, the left fielder for the Bobcats. Stevens standing in, the right fielder looking to get something going here And that's going to be a swing, completing the strikeout on the throwdown from Scarborough down to Lambright. And the strikeout is out, number 1. So coming to the plate now will be the left fielder Moffitt. So Moffitt standing in here ready to go. Murray. Pitch inside low, ball 1. So 1-0, Murray delivers. That's in there for a steer call, 1-1 to count. One from Murray. Swing and a miss now. 1-2. Dallas bringing a little bit of heat right there. 1-2 count to him. Moffitt right back in. Bouncing that one in, 2-2. So Murray looking for that second out here. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be shot out into right field, and it will be a long foul ball out of play. Good shots here, folks. Just not that far right corner down there. Pitch for Murray. That's going to be over to right field. Right fielder Morgan Doggett going to get up underneath it. He'll make the play, and that's out. Number 2. Top of the order will be Colley coming to the plate. So 2 outs, nobody on. Colley coming up here. And center fielder 0 for 1, grounded out to short his first time up. Stand in here, ready to go against Murray. 2 outs, nobody on. Ball 1. So the 1-0 count. Right back in goes Colley. Murray delivers. Steve right call. 1-1. Colley right back in with a 1-1 count. Foul ball, 1-2. Trying to find something to drive out there. Dallas not giving him much to hit there today. 5 ground ball outs. That's in there for a call. Steve Rack, 3 to ring him up at the plate for Steve Rack outs. Number 3 on the afternoon here for Dallas Murray, and that'll do it here in the inning as they get no hits, nobody left, and no errors for the Dragons. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Devon Lambright and Brant Scarborough back to the plate when we come back right here on the NETSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
All right, folks, we are back here as we're ready to go. And let's get this right here. Now we got this working fine. Okay, so now we're good. Bottom third. Here we go. Gus Devon. Step to the plate 0 for 1. Ground out his first time up against Grubbs. Ready to go here in the bottom of the third. 4-0 Dragons. Devon sends that one right back up the gut into center field. So a leadoff single here for Gus Devon. Dragons get their third hit of the ball game. So here comes Lambright to the plate. Jackson coming up here, reached on a base on balls. Got himself on base there for the 2-run dinger there by Bryant Scarborough. All right, he'll stand in here now, ready to go. Runner over at first. First pitch, gonna send over there to second. He's gonna get away there at a second. Gonna get onto the fence. Right into that camera there. That's great camera work there. All righty, so the throw over gets away, but staying at first is Devon. Lambright right back in. There's another throw over to first. A low throw once again. But Devon getting right back in. He is safe. So Lambright up high. Ball 1 to him from Grubbs. One over to Lambright. That's going to be sent over to the left side. It'll get out of play. Heads up over there. Steve Wright call 1-1 on the long strike. So right back in goes Lambright. Grubbs taking a look over there at first. Devon with the lead. And now to the plate for Grubbs. Going to throw over to first. Getting back in time there, Devon. Keep an eye on Gus over there. Senior can steal some bases. Grubbs, 1-1. That's going to get away in behind the disc there, behind the Lamburn, and that's going to get over on the wild pitch. Now the runner to get over to second. And it'll be a 2-1 count at the plate. Lamb right now with the runner scoring position has a chance to bring Devon around. Bryant Scarborough on deck. 2-1 to him. Grubbs delivers. That's in there for a nice call. D-Rack 2-2. Checking in with Coach Williams down the third baseline. Right back in goes Lambright. 2-2 to him. Grubbs checking on Devon at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Steve Rack out. That's out number 1. So Bryant Scarborough with the 2-run ding-dinger a while ago. Steps back up here, and he had a runner on over there at first. That was Lambright, but now he's got Devon over there at second. Let's see if Grubbs decides to go right back to him here. After he laced one to left field. Over left field fence last inning. Steve Rack call 0-1 to him. Grubbs, good pitcher, going right back at it. You know, sometimes good hitters just get a hold of one, and that's what happened right there. So Grubbs now 0-1 to him. Sends that one up high and behind the dish and gets away. Gonna be interference. No interference. But leaving the runner there at second, but it's high for ball 1. 1-1 now to Bryant Scarborough. Hunter Harvey on deck for the Dragons in the Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle. Bryant right back in. Swing and a miss now. 1-2. So Bryant right back in here, trying to drive one, see if he can get Devon off a second. Grubbs trying to get that second out here. Here's the 1-2 from him. Outside, makes it 2-2. Good eye there by Bryant. Staying away from that one. Like he wanted to go, but stayed away. So now it goes 2-2. Haley keeping an eye on Devon at second. Grubbs, 2-2. Scarborough's going to call timeout at the plate. So 2-2 now as he steps back in. Devon Chest back up there at second. Here's the pitch. That's up high. 3-2. Count now goes full. So full count to him. Good job here by Scarborough. And 3-2. Turn around, going to throw back to second there, but Devon checking back in. So we're going to get a batters meeting on the hill here between Lamborn and this pitcher Grubbs. So when your case matters, call batters. Need a meeting about important matters? It's Batters and Batters Law Firm. So we got a meeting on the hill here brought to you by Batters Law. 3-2, 1 out, and we'll be back here in Shelbyville tomorrow, and we'll show you tomorrow. We will have a really cool game for you here, and it looks like this. That'll be the Art Tigers and the Shelbyville Dragons tomorrow here at 12:30 on NETSN. Join us for that one. All right, so the batters meeting on the bump is over, and even Coach Williams having a check here with the umpire behind the dish. Everybody's good. Brian Scarborough. Him and Hunter Harvey having a chat there in the Sandy Cox State Farm on deck circle. Everybody's ready to go. 3-2 now. And right back in here goes Brian Scarborough. Swinging and miss for the strikeout. That's out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Grubbs. Three on the afternoon here for Grubbs. Here comes Hunter Harvey. He's 0 for 1 at the plate today. So 2 outs and a runner over at the second. Let's turn that off, didn't I? Runner over at second is Devon. Hunter stands in here ready to go. Grubbs trying to get out of this inning. Leave that runner out there at second. And Harvey's going to foul that one away for an 0-1 count. So we're going to get a timeout here. Another batters meeting on the hill as a coach going to come out and have a chat with his pitcher out here for the Gary Bobcats. All right, so coming up into the fourth inning will be Woodfin, Grubbs, and Stevens, the first 3 up here as we go through it. Brought to you by East Texas Motors. And it's been a really good game here so far as the Dragons have now picked up another hit here to have 3 on the afternoon. And only 1 hit here for the Bobcats, as it's a 4-0 lead here for the Dragons in a big second inning where they get a 2-run home run there by Bryant Scarborough and a couple base-on balls hit by a pitch, and another single there by McDonald will bring in the 4 runs. A big second inning there for the Dragons, and no errors here for the Bobcats, but 1 error here for the Dragons so far into this one, as the 1 hit did come from the Bobcats, and that was by Haley into the second. Got stranded there at third after stealing a bag. And that's the way things have gone here as you check it out. Brought to you by East Texas Motor Company in Center. Get your car, auto, or diesel fixed. That's at East Texas Motors in Center. All right, all the meetings are over. Batters meetings are over. Here comes Hunter Harvey back to the plate, 0 for 1. He's got an 0-1 count. And Devon taking a lead at second. Here's the pitch to him. That's going to be right back into center field, and that's going to get down. And piling in here is going to be Gus Devon. He'll come around here and it'll be an RBI single for Hunter Harvey. And that'll be now a 5-0 ball game here for the Dragons. So Devon comes around to score on another hit here for the Dragons, and over to first goes Hunter Harvey. And coming to the plate now will be Dallas Murray. So Dallas Murray comes to the plate with a runner over at first. Another run comes in, making it 5-0. Grubbs steps off, getting Harvey back over to first. Murray standing right back in here. Grubbs to the plates, and that's going to be a fly ball out into center field. Center fielder getting underneath it there, and it's going to be caught there by the center fielder. Nice job there by Colley, and that's out number 3. That'll do it here for the Dragons, but they get to 2 hits, and it brings in a 1 run and no errors here for the Bobcats. Woodfin, Grubbs, and Stevens coming up when we go to the bottom or to the top of the 4th. It's now 5-0 Dragons when we come back here on a NETSN.
On game night, Sandy Creek Land Enhancement's all about dragon backing. But the rest of the time, they take land that's a little out of hand and make it beautiful. Roads, driveways, ponds, whatever you want, they can do, and it's awesome. Like the Dragons. Sandy Creek Land Enhancement. Give them a call.
Hey, if you're like me, lots of stuff is collected off up at your homestead. Call it down home clutter. Well, the good news is there's a place for it. You ain't got to have a garage sale or a bonfire. You can take your down home stuff to down home storage. That's what I did.
Let's see if we can fix that real quick. There we go. So it is a 5 runs on 4 hits and a 1 error here for the Dragons, and it is no runs, no hits, and no error, or 1 hit for the. Here, let's do this one. Make sure I get that right. Let me get that on there. There we go. Now that's the line that we got here. That's right. And stepping in here, ready to go to the 4th inning, will be Woodfin. He's 0 for 1 against Dallas Murray. And that's going to be a shot right there at the 3rd, and a nice job there by Hargrove to come up with it. Hot shot at the hot corner for out number 1. All right, so coming to the plate now is going to be Grubbs. He's 0 for 1, trying to help his own cause. First pitch to him is going to be fouled off for Steve Rack 1. So 1 out, nobody on here. As 1 hit here. 4 Dallas Murray is all he's given up. He's got 3 strikeouts on the afternoon. A lot of ground ball outs out there. And it's now 1-1 here to his opponent, Grubbs. Murray delivers. Low, 2-1. Obregon, Ashton Scarborough, and Gavin McDonald, the first 3 up. In the bottom of the 4th. Going around there swinging. Yeah, it's now a 2-2. Grubbs committed just a little too far right there. Ref, ring him up. 2-2 to him. Outside edge call, Steve Rock 3. Grubbs. Hoping he gets that same call on the other side. As a strikeout number 4 on the afternoon here for Dallas Murray. So coming to the plates will be Stevens. He's 0 for 1. Ground out to short his first time up. 2 outs, nobody on. And the Bobcats look for another hit here. Get something started here, maybe a 2-out rally. And the top of the 4th. That's that nasty cheese right there. 0-1. One to him. Murray delivers. Just low for a 1-1 count. Comes a 1-1 for Murray. Swinging and a miss now, 1-2. So with a 1-2 count, Stevens right back in here. Murray trying to finish off the inning. That's a shot out into left field, and it will get down there. And Scarborough's going to cut it off and make it a, I'll tell you, a good job there by Ashton Scarborough to get it back in. It'll be a long single here for Stevens. So with 2 outs, puts a runner on for the Bobcats. Coming to the plate now will be Haley. Got a single back into the 2nd inning. Got stranded at 3rd after stealing a bag for the Bobcats. Will step up here in the 4th with a runner over at 1st now, ready to go against Murray. 2 outs. Seals on the Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle. Haley back in. Steerack one to him. That's going to be a ball there. 1-1 to count. Oh, sorry. 0-2. So right back in here goes Haley with an 0-2 count. Dallas trying to get this out here. And it's going to be a stolen base on the ball call. And a good job running there by Stevens. He's going to steal the bag. Second stolen base of the day here for the Bobcats. So runner in scoring position with a 1-2 count here for Haley as he's right back in. And Murray. And that's going to get down into left center field. Here comes around to score. And the Bobcats, Harvey's going to throw it in here quick, and it's going to be down. And Haley's going to be in here, and he'll get the RBI single, and he'll go into second on the throw in. And it is now a 5-1 ball game here as the Bobcats put a run up here into the fourth inning. And they'll swap spots out there as Seals comes to the plate now, as it's now 5-1. 2 hits in the inning and brought in the run, making it 5-1 here. And Seals comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 at the plate today. Looking to keep the inning going here. 2-out rally for the Bobcats. Right back to the screen. Steerack 1 to him. DH Alford will be on deck here for the Bobcats. Murray checking on the runner. Haley at second. 0-1 to Seals. Nice job there by Scarborough framing the pitch, and it is a strike call, 0-2. Trying to get the big first baseman here without him bringing in another run. Murray, 0-2 to him. Fouling that one off to the screen to the left side, and it stays 0-2. So everybody reset here, ready to go after the 0-2 foul ball. Right back in goes Seals. Murray checking on the runner there. McDonald holding him there at short. That's going to be out into right field. Going back on it there for the Dragons. That's going to get over Doggett's head. And it's going to bounce over for a ground rule double, so they'll switch spots. And it's another run in here for the Bobcats as it's a double for Seals. So another run comes in, and now make it a 5-2 ball game as 3 back-to-back hits have brought in 2 runs here for the Bobcats. Oops. So with 2 outs and runner now at a second over there, now makes it a 5-2 ball game. And coming to the plate will be Alford. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Steerack call to the DH here for the Bobcats. Seals out there at second. As Alford looking to bring him around here. That's a shot out into center field. Going on it there to right center is going to be Hunter Harvey. He'll make the play out there, right center. Round number 3, but the damage is done. Here's 3 hits. They'll leave 1, and no errors by the Dragons. Puts in 2 runs to make it 5-2 as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Shelby Savings Bank has come a long way since it was established in 1982, and the good folks that work at Shelby Savings Bank really enjoy doing things in the community and for the community. And they would like to encourage everyone to please shop local. For all your banking needs, please visit these wonderful Shelby Savings Bank locations, with 2 locations in Center, locations in St. Augustine, Palestine, and Lindale.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
right, folks, back here ready to go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's now a 5-2 ball game. It will be Tate Obregon, Ashton Scarborough, and Gavin McDonald, the first three up here against Grubbs. Grubbs pitching very well. He's gone 3 full innings. He's given up the 4 hits and the 5 runs, and his team has no errors in behind him. And he will now face the bottom half of the order here in the bottom of the fourth. So he's got 3 strikeouts, 2 base on balls. 4 Grubbs pitching here today. Obregon hit by a pitch, scoring a run back into the second inning. Steps up here into the fourth. And we are ready to play some baseball here in the fourth inning. I think I may have to change that one after this one. Okay. So here comes Tate Obregon to the plate. Ashton Scarborough and the State Farm Insurance, Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle. Steve Wright call to him. Obregon standing right in here, ready to go against Grubbs. Swing and a miss now, 0-2. I talked about it the other day, but I want to say congratulations once again to Tate Obregon on the district championship for the discus for the Dragons. 0-2 to him. He's going to be hit by the pitch, and that's the second time he's hit by the pitch for Tate. So a runner on here for the Dragons. Coming to the plate now, Ashton Scarborough flied out to shortstop his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Have a runner on first. Scarborough standing in. Ashton to the plate. Comes Grubbs up high, ball 1. One-oh. Scarborough standing right in. A 1-0 count to him. Looking around to bunt. Nice bunt down the third baseline. And they're going to throw over. It's going to get away. Coming around here now over to third. And it looks like Obregon's going to hold up there. And it's going to be runners on the corners for the Dragons now. As it was handled very well over there at first base. Onto the throw over, so Ashton Scarborough reaches with a infield single here. So now runners onto the corners for the Dragons. Grubbs. Now going to be ready to face the top of the order. Gavin McDonald, he's 1 for 2, single, and a fly ball out is 2 times up. Runners on the corners, no outs here as the Dragons. Threatening in the bottom of the fourth. They lead at 5-2 here. G-Mac stands in. Grubbs to the plate. Throw down. And keeping the runner there, but no throw. And Scarborough goes ahead and takes second with no throw down. So McDonald. 1-0 to him. That's in there for a strike. Now 1-1. So the 1-1 count. To McDonald. He stands right back in here. Gavin. Runners at second and third here in scoring position for the Dragons. That's going to be a high foul ball. Back behind everywhere. 1-2. So a good base hit here can get those 2 runs back here. The Dragons gave up in the top half of that inning. Grubbs going to step off. He's got Ashton Scarborough over at second, Obregon over at third. As you see the field there to this side, everything that's going on. Grubbs now ready to go with an 0-2 count. And still taking some time here at the plate. McDonald calls another timeout, so 0-2 to him. So here we go. Grubbs with the 0-2 count. It's a shot that's going to get out into right field. And right fielder coming up in here on it. And it's going to be Obregon coming in. A good job here by the right fielder to get it in. That Stevens gets it in here quick, only allowing the 1 run to come in. And the Dragons now will We'll go up to a 6-2 ball game. Runners will now be on the corners. After the base hit by Gavin McDonald as a run comes in, making it 6-2. Here comes Morgan Doggett to the plate. He's 0 for 2 at the plate today. Runners on the corners. Dragons now up 6-2. Grubbs to Doggett. Outside, ball 1. That 1-0 count. Grubbs taking a look over there at first to McDonald. That's going to be a shot out. It's going to get off the end of the bat, and it's going to get down. No, and nope, it'll be there for the center fielder. And tagging off, that might have got down there, but good job there by the center fielder. Colley was able to track it down there toward the right center field, make the play there at the fence. So the sacrifice fly brings in the run. McDonald stands over at first. So another run comes in here for the Dragons. They will now lead it by a score of 7-2. Runners stay over at first, and there will be one out here onto the sac fly by Doggett. So coming in now, Gus Duvon will come to the plate here for Shelbyville. Gus 1 for 2 at the plate. Grubbs with the one out here. So Dragons got those 2 runs back. They gave up in the top half. And to Duvon. And here's Lamborn with a throw down and a nice steal there for McDonald. Steal number 3 on of the afternoon, getting into scoring position here for the Dragons. So Duvon with a 1-0 count. We'll now have a runner in scoring position at second. Duvon steps right back in here. Steve Wright called to him. Nice pitch there from Grubbs. So Devon with a 1-1 count. Grubbs delivers. That's a bouncer there at third. And a nice shot. It's going to be a long throw, and they'll get it. Going back over there to third, though. And a nice job there by the third baseman. As he come off the bag over there first, but it's a good job there by the third baseman to go 5-3. He was way deep over in that far side for out number 2. McDonald was going into third there. He's going to be safe into third. They're going to say there was a throw back over there to third. He might have come off the bag, but he's going to be safe over there at third. So runner at third now for the Dragons. 2 outs. Coming to the plate, Jackson Lambright. He's 0 for 1 with a base on balls. His 2 times at the plate today. All right, so we got some discussion going on the field here, and coach for the Gary Bobcats is having a discussion out here about that play there on the field. So right now it is a 7-2 ball game, and you got a runner over at third here for the Dragons, and a big discussion going on over there, as will be Jackson Lambright coming to the plate here. As we got a little break into the action. So let's take a quick break in the action ourselves here. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back, see if they get it off. Oh, wait. Gotta get a break it up. All right, they're breaking it up here, so we'll stay right here. So the batters meeting is over. So now we're gonna go over and have a chat with Coach Williams, let him know everybody's okay. Looks like everybody's gonna stay where they are. It'll be 2 outs. Alrighty, so ready to go here, and looks like everybody's going to be safe there at the third, and good to go. Umpire says everybody is ready to play ball. So it will be Jackson Lambright coming to the plate here. Runner over at third, 2 outs, and McDonald's going to be safe over there at third. Grubbs to the plate, up high, ball 1 to him. Lambright 0 for 1 with the base on balls, scoring a run his 2 times at the plate today. Big man stands in, the first baseman for the Dragons. And the pitch coming. That's up high, 2-0. So with a 2-0 count, now it goes a 3-0 and is low on the inside. So Lambright looking to get on, put runners on the corners here for Bryant Scarborough, who's already had a 2-run dinger. Stand on the on-deck circle here. And there's a shot over to left field. Left fielder coming up on it. And a nice play there by the left fielder. And getting up underneath it there is Moffitt. Going to make that play out there in left field. So that's the final out there as Lambright flies out to left for out number 3. But the Dragons do get to 2 runs here on 2 hits that come in. And we'll leave 1 onto the base pads and no errors here by the Bobcats. We will go to the 5th inning. It will be a 7-2 ball game. We'll be right back here on NETSN. All righty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the 5th inning. As you see the line there, 7-2. 6 hits for the Dragons, 4 hits for the Bobcats, 1 error there for the Dragons into the ball game. And we are underway here. Into the 5th inning. And right now it is a 3-0 count. To leadoff man Stevens, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 at the plate here today. Calls D. Reich, and it makes it a 3-1 count. The leadoff man here for the Bobcats. Stevens, Moffitt, and Colley, the first 3 up here into the 5th. Catching the outside edge, now 3-2. So full count. Murray delivers. It's a shot right there at McDonald. McDonald going to come up on it, and Gavin will go 6-3. We're out. Number 1. So 1 out coming to the plate will be Moffitt. He flied out to right field his first time up. So the left fielder comes in, makes a good play to end the 4th inning toward the line about halfway for the catch there. Steps in here now with 1 out and nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to him. Oh, 1 on the way. Low inside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Just outside. Now 2-1. So Murray now behind 2-1 here to Moffitt. It's just back up here. Here's the 2-1 count. Steve Wright called, now 2-2. So Murray, the 2-2 count. Steve Wright call, rung him up at the plate, out number 2. Steve Wright out number 5 on the afternoon here for Dallas Murray. That's out number 2. So coming to the plates will be the top of the order, Colley. He's 0 for 2 at the plate, had a ground out and a strikeout his 2 times up, looking to get something going here. That's what happened in the 4th inning as the Bobcats came up and they had 2 outs and got a little 2-out rally going here with a few hits and brought in a couple runs. There's where it started off there, as that's going to get down into right center field there, and Hunter Harvey's going to cut it off to me for a long single. And that's where it started off. Colley with a single here for the Bobcats. Takes the first pitch he sees and drives it into right center field. So with a man on, here comes a Woodfin to the plate. He's 0 for 2 at the plate today. Flying ball out and a ground ball out his 2 times up. Now going over to the stretch is Dallas Murray. Throwing over to first. Jackson Lambright holding him on over there. Diving back in is the center fielder Colley. Woodfin back in. Murray. Back over to first. Colley's got a lead over there, but not much. Gets back pretty simple. Woodfin now ready for his first pitch here. Murray to the plates. Low, going to get away from Scarborough, and that's going to allow the runner to get over to second. And it's ball 1 at the plate. It's on a pass ball. He's a runner in scoring position now for the Bobcats. 1-0. Low 2-0. So that 2-0 count to him. Dallas Murray ready to go. Checks on the runner over at second. And the pitch on the way. It's going to be out in front. It's going to bounce out there, and it's going to allow the runner to get over to third. And the wild pitch. Puts the runner over in scoring position at third. And now makes it a 2-0 count. 3-0 count at the plate. As back in goes Woodfin. And a 3-0. Steve Wright call. Woodfin squaring around the bunt, trying to get that run down from the third baseline as the Bobcats were able to chip away with a couple runs there into the 4th inning. And that was going to be out in front too. Sorry. But after that one gets away there onto the pass ball, and that's going to be the wild pitch. It's going to bring in the run. So another error here for the Dragons. It's number 2 on the afternoon. That makes it a 3 runs here for the Bobcats. Nice job there for Colley getting around the base pads here on a pass ball. And a couple wild pitches. Gets him in to score. Now makes it 7-3. Woodfin reaches on the base on balls over there. Grubbs is going to step up here. Ready to face Murray. He's 0 for 2 at the plate. Scarborough's going to throw down to second. It's going to be a stolen base here. Number 3 on the afternoon. Woodfin takes the bag. And just like in that last inning, that 4th inning, after 2 outs, the Bobcats were able to put up a couple runs. They've already put up 1 here. Woodfin over at second. Grubbs. Ball 1 to him. So Dallas Murray going to get a timeout here as Coach Williams is going to come out here with a batters meeting. So when your case matters, need to have a big meeting about that case, call Batters. Batters Law Firm, Nacogdoches Center, up and down the Piney Woods area. All right, so Williams in there to have a chat with his pitcher. And a bump out here as there's 2 outs. Another run has come in here to make it a 7-3 ball game. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And Murray's going to stay in here. What's going on? I got a short in the scoreboard there or something. Keeps going on and off. So here comes Grubbs, ready to stand back in here. He's got a 1-0 count to him. Runner in scoring position over at second. There is Woodfin. As Grubbs in. 1-0 on the way. Now 2-0. So the 2-0 count. Grubbs right in. Pitch on the way. Call, Steve Wright call. 2-1. So Murray trying to get that third out. Trying to leave that run out there as the Bobcats looking to bring in another one. All four. And now runners on first and second here. Second base on balls given up by Dolly Murray here. Coming to the plate. It's going to be Stevens. He's 1 for 2 at the plate. He's got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Stevens steps up here ready to go against Murray. And the pitch on the way. Ball 1 to him. 7-3 here after 2 outs. Once again in the fourth, they were able to put up a couple. See if the Bobcats are able to do that here again in the fifth. That's in there for a Steve Wright call. 1-1. Now to Stevens. Murray gives a look over there at second now. Stevens steps out of the box. Haley will be in the Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle. And Stevens right back in. 1-1 count. It's going to be a bouncer there, and it's going to get into the gap. And here comes the throw in. And Scarborough to Scarborough, and he's going to be safe. Here's a throw back over to third. It's going to be high. He'll be safe at the third. So a nice job here by the Bobcats running. Close play there at home. And they're not able to tag him out there. Scarborough with a good throw to Scarborough, but just a little behind. So the run comes in. And going to be runners at second and third. Now for the Bobcats, as they're making some noise here, as another run comes in. And that will now make it, oops. I'm going to now make it a 7-4 ball game. So 7-4. Stepping in here now will be Haley. He's 2 for 2, taking Steve Rack 1. So 0-1 now. Runners in scoring position at second and third here for the Bobcats. It's going to be fouled off to the far side. It's now 0-2. All right, now we're right. 8-4. Okay. 0-2 to the hitter here at the plate. Call, Steve Rack 3. Rung him up there, Haley, for the third out. And definitely needed that, did Dallas Murray. As they got 2 hits and a couple base on balls. They'll leave one out there. 1 error by the Dragons. It brings in a couple more runs and now making an 8-4 ball game. As we go to the bottom half of the fifth. Bryant Scarborough, Hunter Harvey, and Dallas Murray to the plates. When we come back right here on NETSN.
On game night, Sandy Creek Land Enhancement's all about dragon backing. But the rest of the time, they take land that's a little out of hand and make it beautiful. Roads, driveways, ponds, whatever you want, they can do, and it's awesome. Like the Dragons. Sandy Creek Land Enhancement. Give them a call.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. There's a couple more runs come across here for the Gary Bobcats, now making it an 8-4 ball game as we go to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Let's check out our line here, see where we are with that. we go. As will be 7 runs. Make that. There we go. 8 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, 4 runs on 6 hits for the Bobcats. That's where it's going to go there. All right, that's your line as we get ready to go here and take that off. And to the bottom half of the 5th inning we go. Brian Scarborough, he's a 1 for 2, had that big 2-run dinger back in the 2nd inning. We'll stand up here ready to go. Against Grubbs for the 3rd time, trying to get something started here. Took a little something off of that one, but it's ball 1 to him. One over to Bryant. Catching the outside edge, 1-1. Scarborough with the 1-1 standing in. Breaking ball up high, now 2-1. Scarborough, 2-1 count. Low. Makes it a 3-1 count. Bryant right back in with a 3-1. Grubbs delivers. That's low for ball 4. So leadoff walk here for the Dragons. Puts the runner on. Brian Scarborough. 3rd base on balls given up by Grubbs here today. So we got a timeout. We're going to get a pinch runner. Like Brian Scarborough is going to be pinch run 4. And that's going to be Dallas Parker. The Dally Cam is on the field. Dallas Parker over there first. Running now for Brian Scarborough. Hunter Harvey to the plates. Parker been doing some really good running here for the Dragons the last couple of games. Good to see him back in there doing some running. Coach got confidence in him out there on the base pads. Grubbs ready to go here to Harvey. And the first pitch to it. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Just out in front of that one. Grubbs bringing the heat there, but Harvey 1 for 2 at the plate today with a single and a ground out. Parker running for Scarborough, leading from first. Harvey right back in. Pitch on the way. Up high. 1-1. So the 1-1 count. They check him on at first. Pitch on the way. That's going to get away from Grubbs. It's going to allow the runner to get over to second. And a nice job there by Parker. Wilson ball got away. So the pass ball. Allow the runner to get to second, get into scoring position here for the Dragons, for Hunter Harvey, who's got a 1-2 count. So Harvey's going to stand right back in here with a 1-2 count to him. One, two. Harvey right back in here, trying to bring the runner around. Parker out there running for Scarborough. 1-2 the count. Grubbs delivers. Swing and miss for these 2 strikeouts. That's out number 1. 4th strikeout here for Grubbs on the afternoon. So to the plate now will be Dallas Murray. 0 for 1 with a base on balls. His 2 times at the plate today. Stands in there. Low ball 1. 1-0. Grubbs going to turn around and throw it. It's going to get out into center field, but a nice job backing him up out there is Colley. Parker stays at the bag there. No need to run there with a 4-run lead here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Murray with a 1-0 count to him. Grubbs ready to go. Outside, 2-0. Tate Obregon, 4x4 in the on-deck circle. And Murray right back in with a 2-0 count. Grubbs delivers. That's a shot right there after the shortstop. Nice job there by Woodfin. Tries to throw back to second. And it's going to get away here. And here's Parker going to try to go in. Is going to be out at third. Nice job here for the Bobcats as he's able to get the out there, going in at a third. And that's the way the inning is going to end. Obregon will be coming to the plates for the Dragons in the 6th inning. So that's going to do it here. But the Dragons do get the no hits, and they leave none. And no errors here for the Bobcats. We will go to the 6th inning. Seals, Alford, and Stevens coming to the plate when we come back right here on NETSN.
Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance in Center has the agents to take care of all your insurance needs. They remind you to update your policy after a life change, never put off the death policy conversation, and always have home insurance or renter's insurance. Whatever your insurance needs or questions are, or even if you need to make a payment, Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance in Center.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here, ready to go to the top half of the 6th inning. It is 8-4. Wind picking up a little bit here in Shelbyville. Not too bad, though, as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Sorry, to the top half of the 6th inning. It'll be Seals, Alford, and Stevens, the first three up here against Dallas Murray. And just heard a little bit ago that he's thrown 83 pitches so far through his 5 innings of work. He's got 6 strikeouts, 2 base on balls. He's given up to 6 hits and 4 runs here this afternoon, as this team does have 2 errors behind him. So here we go to the 6th as the Dragons trying to hold on to a big district win here against the Gary Bobcats here tonight. And sorry, folks, if the broadcast has been a little off the wall here a little bit to get started. We were actually scheduled to be at another location tonight, and then that game got canceled, so we hauled Bud as fast as we could back here to Shelbyville, got set up as quick as we could. We were ready to go here just a couple minutes before start time. So big thank you to the Gary folks for helping us out with the lineup and everything too. But I think we're ready to roll in here in a good baseball game here this afternoon. It's Seals to the plate. Strike number 1 here, a swing and a miss to start off here from Dallas Murray. Seals. D-right call, 0-2. Murray had a 1-2-3 inning in the first and the third. Gave up 3 hits into the 4th and another couple there in the 5th. It's now 1-2. And the strikeout to Seals. That's out number 1. Strikeout number 7 for Dallas. Coming to the plate is going to be Alford. He's the designated hitter. He's 0 for 2. Had a fly ball and a ground ball out. His 2 times up. So with 1 out, nobody on. Step up here into the 6th inning is Alford. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 12:30 in the afternoon as ARP and the Tigers come to town. That's a shot going to go off of Murray's glove. And it's going to allow the runner to get over there to first. Nice job there. Murray stuck his hand out there and went off his glove, and Alford is able to reach on carry him off of the glove. It went close to between first and second. Duvon chasing it down there, but not able to catch up to it. And it is a single here for Alford, as he'll be on first. As Stevens comes to the plate, he's 0 for 2 at the plate today. Now, Lambright holding him on over there at first. Steve Wright called to Stevens. Strikeout and ground out his 2 times at the plate today. Moffitt, Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle. Stevens right back in, throw over to first. That's going to get into foul ground. And Lambright's going to chase it down. Able to pick it up and get it back in. But getting over to second on the throw over, getting away from the first baseman. Gets a runner into scoring position now for the Bobcats. Here was the 1 out. And it's an 0-1 count to Stevens. Outside 2-2. 2-1. 1-1. Convince myself. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 on the way. That's in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Nice job there by Scarborough. Might have got a little help there from Scarborough making that call. 1-2. Good job framing. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Steve Wright call for ring him up for a strikeout. Number 8. Out number 2. And the strikeout here for Murray. Come to the plate, Moffitt. He's 0 for 2 at the plate today. Runner out there at second, Murray. Standing back in here. Probably be his last inning. As Moffitt stands in. Pitch on the way here as Murray checks him at second. Steve Wright call. 0-1. Top of the order will be Colley. As 2 outs has been very good here for the Bobcats the last couple innings. They've been able to put a couple hits up and bring in a couple of runs. See if they can do that again here in the 6th. And that's going to be hit by a pitch. So runners now at first and second. For the Bobcats. Top of the order is going to be Colley. 1 for 3 at the plate today, scoring a run. So now ready to go here with runners at first and second and 2 outs. It's Colley. Steps in, ready to go against Murray. Steve Wright call. 0-1. A 1 from Murray. Just low. 1-1 counts. So it's 1-1 to him. Murray bringing on the inside and just inside. Now makes it 2-1. Colley leaning out of that one. Trying to avoid getting hit here. Woodfin will be on deck. Colley right back in with a 2-1 count. High fly ball out into center field. Hunter Harvey coming up on the logo and makes the play out there for the 3rd out. But they do get the 1 hit, and they'll leave a couple. No errors here by the Dragons. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Obregon, Scarborough, McDonald come to the plate when we come back right here on a NETSN. Back here ready to go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 4x4. Tate Obregon coming to the plates for the Dragons. Ready to go here against Grubbs. First pitch, outside. Ball 1 to him. 1-0-8-4 Dragon lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dragons to hold on here and get 3 outs. Pull off a big district win here this afternoon or this evening. Getting ready for ARP and the Tigers coming to town tomorrow at 12:30 here on NETSN. 2-0 to him. That's up high, 3-0. So that 3-0 count, 4x4 standing right in. He's been hit by a pitch twice, scoring 2 runs. His 2 times at the plate today, and he's almost hit right there once again. He's on for the Dragons. Leading off here into the 6th with a base on balls. So to the plate now will be Ashton Scarborough. He's 1 for 2 at the plate today. As Ashton stepping up, ready to go. Run over at first. One against Grubbs here. A good hit his last time up. Fouls that one away. 0-1 to him. So Ashton right back in here. Trying to get Obregon from first. He's got a lead over there. Grubbs giving him a check. Pitch on the way. Staying away from it. 1-1 to count. See the whole field there. So Grubbs ready to go here with a 1-1 here to Scarborough. He's standing right back in. Squaring around the butt, that's outside. And it's now 2-1. So a 2-1 count. Checking in with Coach Williams down the third baseline. Scarborough ready to step back in here. Trying to move Obregon from first. Scarborough back in. 2-1 count to him. Throw over to first. Obregon getting back in. Being held on over there by Alfred. Squaring around the bunt there's Scarborough. It's going to be fouled off. It'll be a 2-2 count. Scarborough. 2-2 to him. And Grubbs checks on Obregon over at first. Another throw over. Alfred over there. Pitch coming in low. That's going to be a full count now. So it seals that is the DH and Alfred is at first. Okay. There we go. Sorry, folks, for the misconfusion. So 3-2 now. And that's in there for ball 4. So now runners back-to-back base on balls here. Runners will be at the first and the second now for the Dragons. Top of the order coming up. Gavin McDonald comes up. He's 2 for 3. A couple singles. A chance to drive one here. And bring in another run or two here for G-Mac, the shortstop for the Dragons. So we're going to get a timeout here. We're going to get a batter's meeting on the hill. We may get a pitcher change here. We'll see what's going on. So we've got a timeout. So we take one with them. We'll be right back here. NETSN.
Hey, Evadale fans, Shelbyville fans, if you want to plan your next getaway around quality East Texas hunting, then Wiggins Hunting Lodge is a place for you. Quality white-tailed deer hunting experience, or whatever your gathering needs, perfect for bridal or for corporate retreats. Want to get away? Come to Wiggins Hunting Lodge between Mount Enterprise and Timpson. At Wayne Christian Financial Services, Wayne and his daughter Liza Christian Furman understand that the financial pictures rarely stay the same, but a thorough understanding and knowledge helps you prepare for the downturns, gives you the strength to support them, gives you the knowledge to navigate your way through the system and turn that arrow back up again. The power's in your hands with Wayne Christian Financial Services.
All right, folks, we're back here. All the meetings over. The batters' meetings are all over there. So runners at first and second here. Gavin McDonald stepping back to the plate here. We're looking for his first pitch. As McDonald stands in, ready to go. Grubbs stays in. They're going to throw back over there to second. Standing there is Haley, second baseman for the Bobcats. Covering there, but back in. Goes Obregon. 4-4 right back in there. Scarborough over at first. McDonald standing at the plate. Pitch on the way. Foul ball. 0-1 to him. One to McDonald. As runners take their lead. Grubbs from the stretch. Checks on Obregon at second. Lay down a nice bunt here. And a nice job. That's going to be away from the first baseman. And everybody's going to be safe as it was a low throw there from Grubbs over to first base there to first baseman Alford. And we're going to get a time. Everybody's going to be safe here, so the base is going to be full for the Dragons. Still no outs. McDonald with his third hit of the afternoon. So the bases will be full for Shelbyville. Coming to the plate now will be Morgan Doggett. Morgan, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. His 3 times at the plate today, no outs. He's ready to step in here, ready to go against Grubbs. Got no place to put him, so Doggett look for a place to drive one. Take a steer-rack one to him. That's Modo standing right back in. Pitch on the inside, 1-1 to count. One, bases loaded. Doggett taking low, 2-1. So Morgan steps back in here with a 2-1 count. Grubbs comes set to the plates. That's a shot that's going to get out into right field, and it'll get down. And one run's going to come in here and score. That's an RBI single there from Morgan Doggett. And everybody moving up. McDonald over to second. Obregon comes in to score. Scarborough over to third. Doggett with a single. Another run comes in here for the Dragons. Got to make it 9-4. Bases stay full. Grubb's going to come out of the ball game. Going to be a new pitcher here for the Bobcats. So we're going to take a break, and we'll take along with him, and we'll have a new pitcher on the way. The bases will still be loaded here for the Dragons as Grubbs pitched a good game. But he is out of here as is now a 9-4 lead, and the bases are full. Coming to the plate will be Gus Duvon as a new pitcher coming in here is going to be number 5. That's going to be Ben Stevens. He'll come over from third base. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and get you ready for the new pitcher here on NETSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Making sure we got that right there, and it is an 8-4 ball game. I went back, we did some configuring there, and it is 8-4. The Dragons lead at 8-4 here. They do have the bases loaded. Grubbs is going to go over to third. Stevens is going to come over from the third base position and be the new pitcher here, and he's going to face Gus Duvon will be the first to start off here for the Dragons. As Duvon steps up here, bases juiced, no outs. Gus Duvon stands in ready to go here against the new pitcher Stevens. Duvon 1 for 3 at the plate. Low ball 1 to him. Dragons have a chance to really blow it open here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Needing only 3 outs in the top of the 7th to win this one. But to have a chance to really open it up here into the bottom of the 6th here, that's a low for ball 2. 2-0. On deck circle be Jackson Lambright. Sandy State Farm Insurance on deck circle as Gus Duvon stands in here. 1 for 3. 2-0 at the plate right now. Stevens delivers low inside, 3-0. So danger of walking in the 9th run here. Stevens go 3-0 to Duvon. Taking all the way there is D-Rock 1, 3-1. So the 3-1 count, and the pitch on the way. It's gonna be a high fly ball out there into our right field, and the right fielder getting back on it. That is Stevens. He'll make the play here, the sacrifice play, the throw coming in, and he just does get it in time. Nice job coming in here, Boar McDonald. So he'll come in. Doggett will go over to third. As another run comes in here now to make it a 9-4 ball game. And the bases will stay full. Here's Duvon. Will be runners on the corners, sorry, as Duvon is in the sacrifice fly for out number 1. So 1 out. Coming to the plate here's Lambright. He's 0 for 2 with the base on balls. Going on and taking second there is going to be Doggett. No throw down there, so 0-1 here to the plates to Lambright. Lambright against Stevens. 0-1 on the way. It's a shot over to the left side. It's a foul ball. Heads up over there, 0-2. Bryant Scarborough on deck for the Dragons. Big 2-run dinger there to get it started for the Dragons back into the 2nd inning. And the 0-2 to him. Low outside, ball 1. And my apologies to Brian once again. I had my fingers in the wrong spot, and I thought it was Hunter Harvey that would hit it, but it was Bryant. So 1-2 now to Lambright. Outside, 2-2. Stevens trying to find a spot where Lambright may have to go after it. A good job here by Jackson to stay away from him. He's 0 for 2 with the base on ball, scoring a run his 3 times at the plate today. He's got runners in scoring position at 2nd and 3rd for the Dragons. And we're going to get a timeout at the plate. Doggett at 2nd, Scarborough at 3rd. Two on the way here to Lambright. Stevens in relief for Grubbs. Here's the 2-2 outside, full counts. So full count with 1 out. Lambright's going to step right back in here. And Stevens has first base open, but definitely doesn't want to put him over there. Wants to get this out here at the plate. Ball 4. So bases are loaded. Brian Scarborough coming to the plates. Scarborough 1 for 2 with a base on balls, 2-run home run. 3 times at the plate today. Now the base is full, stands in here. Ready to go against the new pitcher Stevens for the first time. Bryant to the plate. Lowe's going to get away. Coming in as that one's going to get away on the pass ball. Allow the runners to come in. McDonald comes in to score. Doggett over to 3rd. And right over to 2nd. This now a 10-4 ball game here for the Dragons. So that'll leave first base open now. Still only 1 out. 1-0 at the plate here to Scarborough. That's low, 2-0 Good job there by Lamborn, staying in front of that one, keeping those runners down there on the base paths. Lambright dog it over there. That's now 10-4. Stevens. 2-0. Now 3-0. Hunter Harvey will be on deck. Sandy Cox State Farm Insurance on deck circle. Hunter Harvey. Brian Scarborough standing in there, and that's the ball for. It's going to get away from Alford. He's going to try to throw it up here, and it's going to be safe at the plate here. Nice job of running by Doggett to come in and score. And that'll now make it an 11-4 ball game. Runners back onto the corners there. Scarborough reaches on the base on balls. All right, so Hunter Harvey coming back to the plate here. Hunter's 1 for 3 at the plate today. And Scarborough's going to come out. I believe that's going to be Dolly Parker coming back in to do some running for the Dragons. Runners back on the corners here with 1 out. Stevens trying to find that second out as the 8th hitter to the plate is Hunter Harvey. Dallas Murray on the on-deck circle. So Harvey stands in here with runners on the corners for the Dragons. Parker running for Scarborough once again. At first, ball 1 to him. So the Dragons. Stevens on the hill here. 1-0 to Harvey. Hunter going to be hit by the pitch. So now runners all over the base pads once again here for the Dragons. And still with 1 out, that'll bring Dallas Murray to the plate. Dallas 0 for 2 with a base on ball, scoring a run his 3 times at the plate today. He's the 9th hitter to the plate here for the Dragons. 1 out, Stevens to Murray. Fouls it back to the screen, 0-1. To Murray. Swing and a miss now, 0-2. Tate Overgone on deck circle here for the Dragons. Only 1 out. So double play comes together here. Then they'll have a shot here. Murray looking to get on, bring in some more runs. 0-2 to him. Stevens going to step off. Back in now goes Murray. Ready to go with the 0-2. Low is going to get away. That'll be a 1-2 count. Lamborn, good job there behind the dish. He's had a couple get away from him here, but he's done a really good job here behind the dish here for the Bobcats. 1-2 to Murray. Let's stand in. Stevens delivers up inside. 2-2. So the 2-2 count. Right back in goes Murray. And the pitch on the way. 3-2 now. Full count. The base is full. No place to put him here. Stevens going to get that second out here as Murray's looking to get on, bring in another run here for the Dragons. 3-2. Fly ball into shallow right field. That's going to get down. And 1 run's going to come in here. And that'll make it now a 12-4 ball game. As Murray, it's a single. Leaves the bases full. It's now 12-4. Stevens is going to end up coming out of the ball game. And still only 1 out. It will be Tate Overgone coming to the plate here As Steven's going to come out and going to get to the left fielder. That's going to be Jacob Moffitt. He's going to come in and I see that's going to put Grubbs is going to go out to left field. Okay, Grubbs is going to go out to left field. And back over to third is going to go Stevens. And number 3. And we're going to get a new pitcher. So we'll get a new pitcher in here, folks, and we'll get that all taken care of, and we'll get all that when we come back right here on NETSN.
On game night, Sandy Creek Land Enhancement's all about dragon backing. But the rest of the time, they take land that's a little out of hand and make it beautiful. Roads, driveways, ponds, whatever you want, they can do, and it's awesome. Like the Dragons. Sandy Creek Land Enhancement. Give them a call.
Hey, if you're like me, lots of stuff is collected off up at your homestead. Call it down home clutter. Well, the good news is there's a place for it. You ain't got to have a garage sale or a bonfire. You can take your down home stuff to down home storage. That's what I did.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to be back here, and with one out, the Dragons now up by 12-4 after they've hit around here, and Tate Obregon's going to come back up here. He led off this inning with a base on balls and scored one of the runs here, as the Dragons have put up a 4 into this inning to now lead at 12-4. New pitcher coming in here is going to be number 3. That is Saunier. He'll come in here and he'll be ready to go. Grubbs will go out into left field. Stevens back over to third, and that's the way we're going to roll here with it. As we go to Tate Obregon, coming up for the second time here, and he has been hit by a pitch twice, a base on balls. He scored 3 runs. His 3 times at the plate. And he's got bases full here for the Dragons with 1 out. Going to step up here facing a new pitcher. Face Stevens to start off the inning. Now he's going to be facing Saunier here. Saunier ready to go here against Tate Obregon. With 1 out. Low ball 1. Went over to Obregon as he stands right back in here. Bases full of Dragons. Obregon. Sends that one out there into left field. Grubb's going to be there and tagging up there at the third. Here comes the throw in. That's a great throw from the left. He's going to tag Parker at the plate. Always said he's going to be safe. And boy, it looked like he was out at the plate. Man, Parker goes in there and it looked like it was a great throw from left field. That was Grubbs out there. He went on a line and got it right there to Lamborn. And it looked like he was out. But they're going to say he was safe. Wow, that was a great throw from left, and it was called safe at the plate. It sure looked like he was going to be out there, but Blue says he is safe. So now that will make it a 13-4 ball game. So 13-4 ball game here. And as Obregon is out number 2. That'll make it 13-4 now, and 2 outs. All right, so here comes Ashton Scarborough to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a base on balls, scoring a couple of runs today as well. So as we get ready to go now with 2 outs, coming to the plate is going to be Ashton Scarborough. He's a 1 for 2 with a base on ball, scoring a couple of runs here. His 3 times at the plate. Will step up here now, ready to go against Saunier. And it will be the top of the order, which will be Gavin McDonald stepping to the on-deck circle here. But with 2 outs, Ashton Scarborough stepping up. And runners on the corners. That's going to be a little foul ball here. And a nice job they get him at first. And that's going to do it there for the outs. As Scarborough off the end of the bat goes a 1. Makes that 2 to 3 for the third outs. But the Dragons do the damage here as they get to some runs that come across here as they get 5 runs in that inning to make it 13 to 4. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Woodfin, Grubbs, and Stevens coming to the plate when we come back right here on NetSN. All right, folks, we're back here ready to go. Dragons 3 outs away from a big district win here over the Gary Bobcats this afternoon and evening. Woodfin, Grubbs, and Stevens, the first 3 up here is Dallas getting close to 100 pitches here on the evening. But not quite there yet, but he is ready to go here against Woodfin. Woodfin 0 for 2 with a base on balls and scoring a run is 3 times at the plate for the Bobcats. Takes the first pitch he sees, fouls it off to the right side. It's D-Rack 1 to him. Big thank you to Miss Page Parker a while ago, asking if I need some food, but I got my fried peach pie a little while ago from Coach Miss Shea. It was good. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a little runner off the end of the bat now, 0-2 to Woodfin. Grubbs, I tell you what, that was him out there in the left field. He made a great throw there. I sure thought he got him at the plate, but they called him safe. Swing and a miss for the Steve Rock out for Woodfin. That's out number 1. And another strikeout here for Dallas Murray on the afternoon. I got him for 9. Let's check and make sure. How about 10? That's what I got for now. 10 strikeouts. That's going to be ball 1 to start off here with 1 out to Grubbs, who's 0 for 2 with a base on balls. Great pitcher here for the Bobcats. That's going to be ball number 2. Been pitching very well here for the last few weeks for the Bobcats. The Dragons able to get some hits on them starting there into the second. So he only gave up 6 hits in there, but he did give up 6 runs in there. Swing and a miss. It's now 2-1. So Grubbs standing right back in, trying to get something going here. with 1 out. They've been really good with 2 outs in this ball game as it goes 3-1 to him. To Groves. Bouncer there at third. Nice job there. Long throw from Hargrove and going to pull him off the bag. And he'll be safe. He had a long throw, did Hargrove, way deep in there. And that was a good throw there by Jarek. They're way deep in the hole over there, and he's able to get there is Groves for a single here. So a runner on with 1 out for the Bobcats. Here comes Stevens to the plate. He's 2 for 3 at the plate today for the Bobcats, scoring a run. Third base pitching, and now back at third. The runner at first. Murray delivers. D-Rack call to him. 0-1. So the 0-1 count. Stevens right back in. Ball. 1-1 to count. Murray from the stretch with the 1-1. Breaking balls. D-Right, that's that nasty cheese right there. 1-2. Haley will be on deck here for the Bobcats. Grove's going to send that out into shallow center field right off the guy, right behind the bag there for Gavin McDonald, making the play. Out number 2. So, Haley going to come to the plate here, and we're going to have to get a new pitcher here for the last out. Last pitch got him over the limit, maybe. And so Coach Williams is going to have to go and bring somebody in here for Dallas Murray. Dallas Murray pitched very, very well. 10 strikeouts for Dallas, 7 hits. And 4 runs. And looks like Tate Obregon going to come in here. As 4x4 going to come over from third base. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll come back and see if Obregon can get the final out and get the win here for the Dragons. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All righty, folks, we're back here. Tate Obregon going to get maybe another pitch or two, but he's ready to go here. Got one more final out to get as Haley will come to the plate. Haley is 2 for 3 at the plate today, but he'll face a new pitcher for the first time here as Obregon will going to come in here for Dallas Murray. And Dallas going to move over to third for the Dragons. So Obregon standing ready to go here against Haley. Runner over at first is Grubbs. Obregon starting off from the stretch. Up high, ball 1 to him. So 1-0. Pitch on the way here. It's going to catch him on the backside, so he is hit by the pitch. So now runners at first and second here for the Bobcats. And with 2 outs, coming to the play now will be Seals. He's 1 for 3 at the plate today. Had a big double back in the 4th inning and a couple of strikeouts here, but he'll face Obregon for the first time. Runners at first and second now for the Bobcats. And with only 1 out, with 2 outs now. This is where they've done the damage. In the 4th and the 5th, they were able to score a couple of runs here after they got 2 outs. But Obregon going to see if he can get that final out here, leave those runners out there, and get this win for the Dragons. Outside missing, ball 1. 4x4, stand in once again, ready to go here against Seals. Seals trying to keep things going here so we can get a base hit, bring in another run for the Bobcats. That's outside, 2-0. Two-0 count. Obregon. Swing and a miss there from Seals, makes it 2-1. Offer to be on deck. Seals can reach. 2-1 to him. Obregon set and ringing to bring it. It's a shot, and it's going to be a fair ball. And get down that third base line and down there in that far corner there as Scarborough's having to dig it out. And it's going to be an RBI single here for Seals as Grubbs comes around to score. Now make it 13-5. Haley will take off and go to third. Seals will get the single, and he'll end up on second on the throw in. So that'll make it 13-5. Going to get a pinch runner out there for Seals. So runners now at the second and third for the Bobcats as they get another run across here, make it 13-5. Stepping up in here now is Alford. He's 1 for 3 at the plate today with 2 outs. Runners in scoring position second and third. Bobcats trying to chip away a little at a time here. That's a foul tip for Steve Rack 1. Alford right back in here. 0-1 to him. Foul ball. Now 0-2. On deck will be Stevens for the Bobcats. Alford right back in here. 0-2 to him. Obregon trying to get this out, get out of here for the Dragons. Call, Steve-Rack 3 to ring him up for the third out, and that'll do it. As it'll be a 13-5 win here for the Dragons over the Gary Bobcats. All righty, folks, so we're going to have to get things together here as we wrap stuff up here this afternoon. And that's going to be Aurora Concepts post-game show. We'll do a real quick one. That is coming up here. So that's coming up here for you. So we'll have that, and we'll be right back here to wrap this up here as the Dragons win it 13-5 over the Bobcats here on a NETSN.
Serving our communities for over
At Aurora Concepts, we offer full-service primary care. And we provide physicals for student athletes for every sport. Aurora Concepts, let us take care of you.
All right, folks, we're back here to wrap this up here in the Aurora Concepts post-game show. The big win here for the Dragons. They win it by a score of 13-5 over the Gary Bobcats. Get a big district win here this afternoon. And my player of the game, I'm going to give that to Bryant Scarborough. He did really well. We had that big 2-run jack to get the scoring started there back in the second inning. Also, Dallas Murray pitching very, very well. He had 11 strikeouts. He only gave up the 9 hits on the ball game and the 5 runs. So that's where we are with that one, as it is the Aurora Concepts post-game show wrapping up here. As the Dragons win it 13-5. We'll be back here tomorrow afternoon starting at 12:30 as ARP is in town. Taste the Dragons. So join us tomorrow right here on a NETSN. That's going to wrap it up here for me, folks. I got some chicken in the refrigerator. I got to get out of here. So that's what I'm going for after this for some dinner. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon right here on the NETSN. Hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, wonderful day. We're out, folks. Bye.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Pineywood Sports Network, an affiliate of NETSN. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.